morning and thank you for all your wishes. It means a lot. Okay, we'll continue with our discussion of electric charges and fields. In our last class, we have discussed about Coulomb's line electrostatics, and I have told you what will be the force between 2-point charges when placed in air or vacuum, and what happens to the force between the same 2-point charges when they are taken in some medium of dielectric constant K. I have told you when the charges are placed in a medium of dielectric constant K, the force between the two charges decreases by a factor equal to K. Suppose if the force between 2-point charges in air is say 60 Newton, and if the same two charges are now placed in a medium of dielectric constant say 6, the force between the two charges is now going to become 10 Newton. 60 by 6 after 60 by 6 will be 10, right? So with the introduction of a medium between 2-point charges, the force between the 2-point charges always decreases. And also I have told you how a charge capital Q is to be divided into two parts so as to have maximum force between the two charges. Suppose I want to divide this charge Q into two parts, say part 1 and part 2. How it must be divided so as to get maximum force between them. Do you remember how this charge Q must be divided so as to get maximum force between them? Do you remember how they must be divided? How they must be divided? I divide this as Q and Q minus Q. I divide this as Q and Q minus Q. One part of it is small q and the other part is capital Q minus small q. What should be the value of small q? Okay, Q and capital Q minus small q, very good. Do you remember what should be the value of this small q? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? What should be the value of small q? Athwa iveradu high to get maximum force between them. To get maximum force between them, how these two charges should be? How a given charge is to be divided? Very good. How a given charge is to be divided? They must be divided equally. This part and this part must be equal. So small q must be equal to capital Q minus small q. If small q it becomes 2q. Q plus it will be 2q, that is equals to capital Q. So Q will be equal to capital Q by 2. And this must be capital Q by 2. Q are equal capital Q by 2. So ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ? This is Q minus. See, small q is equal to capital Q by 2. So small q is capital Q by 2. So Q minus capital Q by 2. Q minus Q by 2 will be Q by 2. Andre this charge must be divided into two equal parts so as to get maximum force between them, right? So this is regarding division of a charge into two parts so as to get maximum force between them. Suppose I want to divide charge Q into two parts so as to get minimum force between those two parts. How this charge capital Q is to be divided so as to get minimum force. Minimum. How they must be divided so as to get minimum force? How divide ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? How this must be divided so as to get minimum force between them? Nenpada, do you remember? One coulomb and ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ? One coulomb by Q minus 1 coulomb. Adana 6 coulomb is there. If you divide this charge into 1 coulomb and 6 minus 1, 5 coulomb. 6 minus 1, 5 coulomb. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you will get minimum force between these two charges. ಅದೇ ಈ 6 coulomb ನ 3 coulomb divide ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 3 coulomb divide ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you will get maximum force between them. So if a charge is equally divided into two parts, then the force between those two parts will be maximum. And if a charge is divided as 1 coulomb and 6 minus 1 coulomb, that is 5, if divided by the force between them will be minimum, right? So this is the condition for maximum and the minimum force between the two charges. With this, we will try to understand if it is possible to have same force between two charges in presence of medium and in presence of air or vacuum. See, when the medium between two point charges is replaced by air or vacuum, we know the force between the two charges is going to increase. Suppose there are 2 point charges Q1 and Q2, right? And what I do is I place a medium between these two charges. So I have placed a medium of dielectric constant K. Now the force between these two charges is given by F medium is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught K Q1 Q2 divided by R square. Correct? This is the force between 2 point charges in presence of a medium. Suppose if I happen to remove this medium, can you tell what happens to the force between the two charges? Whether it increases or it decreases? Notice I am going to remove the medium between two charges. Can you tell me whether the force between the two charges is going to increase or it is going to decrease? Very good. So, when I remove the medium between the two charges, the force between the two charges is going to increase. Correct? My question is, can we have same force between 2 point charges in air or vacuum? Can we have same force between 2 point charges in air or vacuum as that between same 2 point charges in a medium? See, the question is very simple. Suppose there are 2 point charges Q1 and Q2 and there is a medium between them. Let us suppose the force between 2 point charges in presence of medium is, let us suppose force between 2 point charges in presence of medium is 10 Newton. Okay. The force between 2 point charges in presence of medium is 10 Newton. Now, what I do is I remove the medium. Between the two charges. If I remove the medium between the two charges, we know that the force between the 2 point charges is going to increase. Under 10 Newton, 12 Newton, or 20 Newton, if I remove the medium between two charges. But the question is, can we have same force between 2 point charges in air or vacuum as that between same 2 point charges in a medium? Medium na ಎಷ್ಟು force ಇತ್ತು, air ಅಥವಾ vacuum ನಾವು ಅಷ್ಟೇ force ಇರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅದ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ after removal of medium between 2 point charges, the force between the two charges should remain the same. Can we have this situation? Suppose these are the 2 point charges Q1 and Q2, and suppose this is a medium between them. Let us suppose the dielectric constant of the medium is 2. In presence of this medium, let us suppose the force between the 2 point charges is 10 Newton. Medium iddaga 10 Newton ada. Now the question is, I remove the medium between the 2 point charges Q1 and Q2, and I remove the medium between them, and the space between the two charges will now be air or vacuum. When I remove the medium between the two charges, we know that force has to increase. But the question is it possible to maintain force between 2 point charges in vacuum same as that in medium? Medium na ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಅಥವಾ medium present ಇದ್ದಾಗ force ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು, medium ತೆಗೆದ ಮೇಲೆ force ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅಲ್ಲ? That's the question. Is my question clear? Medium present ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಎರಡು ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು, ಆ medium ನ ತೆಗೆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ತದಾ? Can you maintain the same force between the two charges even after removing the medium between them? No. Okay. See, from Coulomb's law, it is found that force between 2 point charges is inversely proportional to square of the distance. Correct? Force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the two charges. Now observe. Suppose these are the 2 point charges Q1 and Q2 separated by some medium of direct constant K. Let us suppose the distance between the 2 point charges is R. Let us suppose the distance between the 2 point charges is R. Right? See, R is the distance between 2 point charges in presence of a medium. Okay. Now, let us suppose I remove the medium between the two charges. I remove the medium between the two charges, Q1 and Q2. Keeping the separation the same. Keeping the separation the same. ಮುಂಚೆ medium ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು separation ಇತ್ತು ಇವಾಗ ಅಷ್ಟೇ separation ಇದೆ. Can you tell me what would have happened to the force now? I have removed the medium between the two charges. What would have happened to the force? What would have happened to the force between the two charges now? Whether it would have increased or it would have decreased. What would have happened to the force between the two charges? ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದ what would have happened same ಇರ್ತದ see the charges are the same. I have removed the medium between the two charges. I have removed the medium between the two charges. When I remove the medium between the two charges and keep the separation the same, the force between the two charges would have increased. Force increase agಬೇಕಲ್ಲ but ನನಗೆ ಈಗ increase ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. Okay, force between two charges in presence of medium 10 newton ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Once I remove the medium between the two charges, let us suppose the force between two charges in presence of air or vacuum becomes 20 newton. Once I remove the medium, let us suppose the force between the 2 point charges becomes 20 newton. 20 newton I can convert. But my point is, I have to see that the force between the 2 point charges in presence of vacuum is same as that of in medium. Medium na estiತ್ತು air ಅಥವಾ vacuum ನಾವು force ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ medium ಇಂದ air ಗೆ force ಏನಾಯ್ತು ನೋಡಿ increase ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ in order to keep the force between 2 point charges in air or vacuum same as that in medium. Actually air medium ದಲ್ಲಿ ತಕ್ಷಣ force ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ increase ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, but ನಾನು increase ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಬಾರದು. I should not allow the force between 2 point charges to increase. ಅದು 20 newton ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, I should make it 10 newton. I should decrease the force. What can be done? Once you remove the medium, force between the 2 point charges in presence of air or vacuum will increase, but I should not allow it to increase. What can be done? I am not supposed to change the charges. Charges change ಮಾಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, but I can alter the distance between the two charges. I am free to alter the distance between the two charges. ನೋಡಿ 20 newton ಇರೋದನ್ನ 10 newton ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಅಂತ. What do you do? I am free to alter this distance. Force is inversely proportional to square of the distance. What should be done? We need to increase the distance. Very good. So I have the idea that if I happen to remove the medium between the two charges, the force between the two charges is going to increase. Force increase ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ನ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇರಂಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ I can increase the distance. If I increase the distance between the two charges, the force between the two charges is going to decrease. So what I do is, as soon as I remove the medium between the two charges, I do not place the two charges at a distance r. I do not place the two charges at a distance r. Instead, I place the same two charges Q1 and Q2 at a distance greater than r. Stay distance by down. Instead, I place them a little more apart. I increase the distance between the two charges. Let us suppose I have made the distance between two charges equal to r dash. See, by increasing the distance, it is possible to decrease the force. It is possible to decrease the force. ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟೇ distance r distance ನಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ force ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಡೋದು increase ಆಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು because you have improved the medium. The force between the two charges would have increased. But ನನಗೆ increase ಆಗೋದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನನಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು force between two point charges in air or vacuum should be same as that in medium. Medium ನಾಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು force ಇತ್ತು air ಅಥವಾ vacuum ನಾಗೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ force ಇರಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ I can maintain same force between two point charges in air by increasing the distance between them. ಮುಂಚೆ r distance ನಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗ r dash distance ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. If you increase the distance between the two charges, the force between those two charges is going to decrease, right? Hagaದ್ರೆ when the two charges q1 and q2 are separated by distance r in presence of a medium, the force between them is 10 Newton. If the same two point charges q1 and q2 are now placed in air or vacuum separated by distance r dash, you have to force ಎಷ್ಟು what will be the force between two point charges if they are placed at a distance r dash in air or vacuum? You have to force ಎಷ್ಟು will it be 20 Newton or it will be still 10 Newton? Will it be 20 Newton or it will be still 10 Newton? So we have increased the force, we have removed the medium. So we have increased the distance and we have removed the medium. The force would be now 10 Newton or it will be 20 Newton. The force will now be 10 Newton or it will be 20 Newton. 10 Newton. So it is possible to maintain force between two point charges in air or vacuum same as that in medium by increasing the distance between the two point charges, right? We just increase the distance between the two point charges, the force between the two point charges is continuously decreased and it becomes equal to the force in presence of the medium. So hagadre can I now write, looking into this situation, can I now write force between two point charges in the medium is equal to force between two point charges in air or vacuum? So this is the condition required. We need a condition where force between two point charges in medium should be equal to force between two point charges in air or vacuum. This can be achieved by increasing the distance between the two point charges. Force between two point charges can be written as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught k q1 q2 divided by r square. See, the distance between two point charges in presence of medium is r. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught k q1 q2 divided by r square. That is equal to force between two point charges in air or vacuum is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r dash square. See, in presence of air or vacuum, the distance between the two point charges is r dash. So I have written it as 1 by 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 divided by r dash whole square. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught get cancels. q1 q2 gets cancelled out. Will be left out with k r square. See here, k r square is equals to r dash whole square. K r square is equals to r dash whole square. Reciprocate by the thing. K r square is equals to r dash whole square. From this, I can write r dash is equals to r root k. Very good. R dash is equals to r root k. Square square. So r dash will be equal to r root k. See, r dash is the distance between two point charges in air. Iga nimage question kodbidtare. There are 2 point charges. Separated by a distance of 2 meters in a medium of dielectric constant 6. There are 2 point charges separated by a medium of dielectric constant 6 and the distance between the 2 point charges is 2 meter. So distance between 2 point charges is 2 meter and the dielectric constant is 6. Now you need to remove the medium between the 2 point charges. You need to remove the medium between the 2 point charges without affecting the force between the 2 point charges. The medium tegudmalu force change agabadu. How can you do this? How can you do this? With after removing the medium, the force between 2 point charges should not be affected. How can you do this? How can you do this? How can you do this? Idhan hag martiri. How can you do this? There are 2 point charges separated by distance of 2 meter and a medium of dielectric constant 6 is placed between them. Right? Now the medium between 2 point charges is to be removed, but force between them should not be affected. Force between them should not be affected. How can you do this? By changing the distance, either by increasing the distance. Okay. Distance increase ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಎಷ್ಟು distance increase ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ. What is that distance by which you are going to increase, or what distance you are going to increase between the two charges? ಎಷ್ಟು distance increase ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? What is the distance that you are going to increase ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, you are going to increase the distance from R to R dash. What is R dash ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, R dash is R root K. R dash is R root K. ಮುಂಚೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು 2 ಮೀಟರ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 2 ಮೀಟರ್ ಟು 2 root 6 meter. You increase the distance between 2 point charges from 2 meter to 2 root 6 meter. ಮುಂಚೆ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ಇದ್ದಾಗ 2 ಮೀಟರ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ತೆಗೆದು 2 root 6 meter ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ. The force between 2 point charges in vacuum will be same as that in medium. The force between 2 point charges in vacuum will be same as that in medium. So this is the distance that must be increased in order to maintain same force in presence of air. So I have to increase the distance from R to R dash, where R dash is equals to R root K. And then can you observe by what factor the distance is to be increased? ಮುಂಚೆ ನೋಡಿ R ಇತ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? R root K ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ what is the factor by which the distance is to be increased? Do you remember? Do you note down the factor by which the distance is to be increased? By what factor distance is to be increased so as to maintain the same force? A factor ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Can you tell me the factor by which factor? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಡ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ. Can you tell me the factor by which distance is to be increased so as to maintain the same force? By what factor? K ಅಲ್ಲ. It's not just K. It's not just K. It's not just K. Initial distance was R. Now look at the distance R dash. R dash is R dash is R K or R root K. R K ada R root K ada. So you have to increase the distance by a factor of root K so as to have same force between the two charges. So if you increase the distance from R to R root K, you can see that the force between 2 point charges in medium and that in air or vacuum will remain the same. Your point charges madhe distance na root K factor ashtu increase madre medium nage ಎಷ್ಟು force ಇತ್ತು, air ಅಥವಾ vacuum ನಾಗು ಅಷ್ಟೇ force ಬರ್ತದೆ air point charges ಮಧ್ಯ. So it is possible to have same force between 2 point charges in presence of air or vacuum as that in presence of medium. Okay. Suppose here are 2 point charges, say 1 coulomb and 1 coulomb, separated by distance of 1 meter in presence of a medium of dielectric constant, say 9, or we'll take it to be 81. There are 2 point charges, each of magnitude 1 coulomb and 1 coulomb, separated by distance of 1 meter in presence of a medium of dielectric constant 81. Right? We'll calculate the force between these two charges. Force in presence of medium is force in presence of medium is say 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught k q1 q2 divided by r square. K q1 q2 divided by r square. We calculate the force between them. We know what is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 to the power of 9 divided by k is given as 81 into q1 into q 1 into 1 is 1 divided by r square. R square is 1 square is 1 again. So this will be 9 ones are 9 nines are. So 1 by 9 into 10 to the power of 9 Newton. This is the force between 2-point charges in presence of medium. So the force between 2-point charges each equal to 1 coulomb separated by distance of 1 meter in presence of a medium of direction constant 81 is 1 by 9 into 10 to the power of 9 Newton. Here point charges madhya ivaga force 1 by 9 into 10 to the power of 9 Newton. You must remember the value of this factor. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 to the power of 9. Okay. Now my question is, you need to remove this medium. You need to first remove this medium. Remove the medium. But do not affect the force. You need to remove the medium, but you should not affect the force. You have to now remove the medium, but you should not affect the force. How can you remove the medium without affecting the force? You medium ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು, but many force ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. 1 by 9 into 10 to the power of 9 Newton ಇರಬೇಕು. What do? You need to increase the distance. That is clear. By what factor you are going to increase the distance? Or just tell me the increased distance. ಈಗ distance 1 meter ಅದಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ನನಗೆ distance ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ. What will be the distance? You are going to increase the distance, okay? ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 meter ಅದ distance, ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? You have to remove the medium and you need to maintain the same force between the two charges. What will be the distance? Very good. So I have told you, if you remove the medium, you are supposed to increase the distance between the two charges from R to R dash. And you know what is R dash equal to? R dash is equal to R root K. Here the R is 1 and the K is 81. Root 81 is 9 meter. So after you remove the medium, you increase the distance between the two charges from 1 meter to 9 meter. 1 meter ಇಂದ 9 meter force increase ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ರಿ. Distance increase ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ರಿ. The force between the two charges is going to remain the same. Can you even calculate it? Okay, I'll remove the medium now. I'll keep the charges the same, 1 coulomb and 1 coulomb. And I have removed the medium and I have made the distance equal to 9 meter. I have made the distance between the 2-point charges to be equal to 9 meter. ಇವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ನಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ತೆಗೆದು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. Force in presence of air or vacuum is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 divided by r square. 1 by 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 divided by r square. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is 9 into 10 to the power of 9. See, this is in presence of air into q1 into q2, 1 into 1 divided by r square. See, r is 9. 9 square, I can write this as 9 into 9. 9 square can be written as 9 into 9. 1 9 and 1 9 gets cancelled out. So you are now again left out 1 by 9 into 10 to the power of 9. See, the force between 2-point charges in air is same as that of force between 2-point charges in medium. ಯಾಕೆ ಇವೆರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಬಂದವಲ್ಲ? ಯಾಕೆ ಇವೆರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಬಂದವು? Why the force between 2 point charges in air is same as that in medium? Now ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ actually medium ತೆಗೆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ force increase ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. As soon as we remove the medium, the force should have increased, isn't it? Medium ನೀವು ತೆಗೆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ force increase ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸೇಮ್ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ. Medium ನಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಏರ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದಲ್ಲ, force should have increased. We have simultaneously increased the distance. That is important. Now medium tell sunna kutila by muchkandu. Medium tell tashna ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಎರಡು ಮಧ್ಯೆ distance increase ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Increase the distance from R to R root K. From R to R root K. As a result of this, the force between 2 point charges in air becomes equal to force between 2 point charges in medium. So I hope the idea of maintaining force between 2 point charges in air or medium equal, air or vacuum equal to that in medium is clear. Is this point clear? How to make force between 2 point charges in air or vacuum equal to that in medium? This point clear? Yes, that's right. That's right. We have increased the distance. That is it. Oh. Try to answer this. We have 2 point charges. Then a reverse situation note. So, in this condition, solve reverse everything. We have 2 point charges Q1 and Q2 separated by distance R in vacuum. The 2 point charges Q1 and Q2 are separated by distance R and they are placed in vacuum. Okay. Can you tell me what happens if I introduce a medium between them now? If I introduce a medium between them, can you tell me what happens to the force between the two charges? ಆ ಎರಡು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಒಂದು ಮೀಡಿಯಂ ನ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವೆರಡರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? I introduce a medium between the two charges, whether the force between the two charges increases or decreases. Decrease ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ. If I introduce a medium between the two charges, if I introduce a medium between the two charges, the force between the two charges is going to decrease. The force between the two charges is going to decrease, but the force should not decrease. Force should remain constant. Force should remain constant. ನನಗೆ force decrease ಆಗಬಾರದಪ್ಪ. ನಾನು medium introduce ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ force decrease ಆಗಬಾರದು ನನಗೆ. Force is inversely proportional to square of the distance. I introduce a medium, the force actually decreases, but it should not decrease. I should maintain the force to be constant. So what you are going to do with the distance between the two charges? Force actually decrease ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Force actually decrease ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ increase ಮಾಡಿ constant ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. What do you do with the distance? What do you do with the distance? Force actually decreases, but you have to get it back to the same value. Okay, you know this. Let us suppose the force between 2 point charges in presence of vacuum is say 10 Newton. Force between 2 point charges in presence of vacuum is 10 Newton. I introduce a medium between the 2 point charges. I introduce a medium between the 2 point charges without changing the distance. Distance ನಾನು ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಅದು medium introduce ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Medium introduce ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ the force decreases. Let us suppose it becomes 5 Newton. Let us suppose it becomes 5 Newton. Medium introduce ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ 5 Newton ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. But ನನಗೆ 5 Newton ಆಗಬಾರದು. 5 Newton ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 10 Newton ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ. 5 Newton ಅದು ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 10 Newton ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. How do you increase? You need to increase the force now. Isn't it? Medium introduce ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ force ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Decrease ಆಗ್ತದೆ. You need to now increase the force from 5 to 10. From 5 to 10. Then what do you do with the distance? You need to decrease the distance. In order to increase the force, you need to decrease the distance. By what factor you are going to? By what factor you are going to decrease the distance? By what factor you are going to decrease the distance? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬೈ ವಾಟ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್? By what factor you are going to increase the distance? Point charges ಇಷ್ಟೇ distance ಕಲಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಹತ್ರ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡಿ in presence of medium. Place the charges close together at a distance r dash. R dash should be equal to, by what factor you are going to decrease the distance? ಎಷ್ಟು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. R dash must be equal to r by k. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Right? When the distance between the 2 point charges is decreased by a factor root k, you can find that force between 2 point charges in presence of medium will be same as that in presence of error vacuum. So what is the main thing that you need to remember at this point of time is what is the medium given between the two charges? That must be observed. Okay, the medium between the 2 point charges is error vacuum. Next they are going to place some medium antandre, if they allow a medium to come between 2 point charges, force is going to decrease. Force decrease after that.